This country is in trouble, and the elites that have put us here, they don't care about you. They don't care that you're having to grapple with higher grocery prices or have higher gas prices. They don't care that your family's less secure because of the open border that's allowed drugs and even terrorists to come into this country. Well, I care. I am not going to sit idly by and let this country continue its downward spiral. We need leadership, and we need it now. I'll take the hits, I'll take the arrows, I'll take the slings, because ultimately it's not about me. It's about you. I will fight for you. I will make sure to lead this country's revival, and I will win for you and your family. Actions speak louder than words. We don't have time for excuses, and it's not something that we're going to be able to have all these distractions. As a veteran, I will get the job done. Now, if you look where we are now, it's a lot different than where we were in 2016. And Donald Trump's a lot different guy than he was in 2016. He owes it to you to be on this stage and explain why he should get another chance. He should explain why he didn't have Mexico pay for the border wall. He should explain why he racked up so much debt. He should explain why he didn't drain the swamp. And he said Republicans were going to get tired of winning. Well, we saw last night, I'm sick of Republicans losing. In Florida, I showed how it's done. 1 year ago here, we won a historic victory, including a massive landslide right here in Miami-Dade County. That's how we have to do it. So I promise you this, as the nominee, next November I'll get the job done, and as president, I will deliver.
Your time is up. Let me turn to
everyone is spamming high heels and boots in chat.
You don't take slings, by the way. Slings throw bullets.
Why you and not the former president?
Well, I think you look at the fact that we're almost $34 trillion in debt.
60%
of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 50% of American families can't afford diapers. 1 in 6 American families can't pay their utility bills. You have parents who are worried about what's being said or taught to their child in the classroom. There's no
her mouth's
transparency.
Moving weird, dude.
We have anti-Semitism all over our college campuses, and students feel unsafe. You've got an open border where terrorists can come through, and we've got wars happening all over us, and there are dangers around us.
All over us.
Everybody wants to talk about President Trump. Well, I can talk about President Trump. I can tell you that I think he was the right president at the right time. I don't think he's the right president now. I think that he put us $8 trillion in debt, and our kids are never going to forgive us for that. I think the fact that he used to be right on Ukraine and foreign issues, now he's getting weak in the knees and trying to be friendly again. I think that we've got to go back to the fact that we can't live in the past. We can't live in other headlines. We've got to start focusing on what's going to make America strong and proud. And that's what I'm focused on doing. Let's make sure we pay down our debt. I think we need an accountant in the White House. Let's make sure that we have transparency in the classroom. As a mom, I know what that means. Let's make sure we secure our borders so that our families are safe. Let's get crime down, because our families want to know that they can be safe no matter where they go. And as the wife of a combat veteran, I will tell you, the military needs to know we have our back, and we need to make sure that America is strong.
How does she talk like that with her teeth and not opening her mouth? She's talking like this, you know what I mean?
The majority of the Republicans up here, when it comes to domestic policy, I don't think that they're going to have anything that I would be strongly against. But her foreign policy is completely and totally out of the question.
Oh yeah,
completely out of the question.
Let me turn to you.
Here we go,
please
Vivek.
make your case. Why should you be the nominee and not the former president?
I think there's something deeper going on in the Republican Party here, and I am upset about what happened last night.
I was hoping somebody would mention
losers at the end of the day. It was a cancer in the Republican establishment. Let's speak the truth. I mean, since Ronna McDaniel took over,
call her out.
Yes.
Call her out.
2018. 2020.
Yes.
2022, no red wave that never came. We got trounced last night in 2023. And I think that we have to have accountability in our party. For that matter, Ron, if you want to come on stage tonight, you want to look the GOP voters in the eye and tell them you resign, I will yield my time to you.
Yes.
The people that are cheering for losing in the Republican Party. Think about who's moderating this debate. This
Can we
should be
please
Tucker
get a camera of her
Carlson,
face?
Joe Rogan, and Elon Musk. We'd have 10 times the viewership, asking questions that primary voters actually care about and bringing more people into our party.
Totally.
You think the Democrats, and we've got Kristen Welker here, do you think the Democrats would actually hire Greg Gutfeld to host a Democratic debate? They wouldn't do it.
That's great.
So I'm going to use this time because this is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment.
man.
And I see the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that you pushed on this network for years.
Wow.
Was that real, or was that Hillary Clinton made up disinformation? Answer
Good
the question.
on you.
Go.
Whoa.
He is on
Good for
fire.
you, Vivek. Whoa, did he just knock what's her name out of second place?
The 2016 election. They rigged the 2020 election with the Hunter Biden laptop story.
Mr. Ramaswamy,
and they're going to rig this election.
your time is up.
Accountability.
Let me turn to
That's
Governor
what you guys
Vivek.
do.
Wow.